Goats are taking over the show ring. 15 years ago, hardly anyone was showing them. Today, they're one of the fastest growing projects in 4-H and FFA. But why are new families choosing them? What makes them so different from cattle, pigs, and sheep? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why the Boer goat has exploded in popularity and why thousands of new families are choosing the goat as their gateway animal into the livestock show ring. If you're a new family looking to get into the industry and looking at goats, or if you're wondering why the goat popularity has exploded, this video is for you. We're going to go ahead and start off with the first reason, and it's an easy one: accessibility. The entry point into goats is way less than cattle, pigs, and sheep. The input cost is lower. You need less space. They're kid friendly. These things sound very, generalized, but when you look deeper into it, you can have a goat in a subdivision, right? You don't need that much space. A kid that's just getting into 4-H can brace a goat much easier than bracing a sheep. They're easier to take care of. It's not cattle. It's not pigs that are going to push a little kid around. A kid can kind of drag around a 40-pound goat if he wants to. And we haven't even talked about lower feed costs. It's a smaller animal. You don't have to feed it as much as an animal that's going to get to 260 pounds or 160 pounds. Reason two, youth friendly. This is a given, right? And I kind of talked about this in my last one, but Boer goats are very manageable in size. They're really safe for young showmen. Bracing a goat is much easier than a kid having to lead around a 1,200-pound steer. These things are easy if we're looking at them just in general, but I see a lot of families that are wondering, why are goats getting so popular? It's very easy reasons. New families want an easy project to get into. They might go into sheep, cattle, and pigs later, but the entry point is easy with goats. And it's a great confidence builder for new 4-H or FFA kids coming in, because they're not going to get manhandled by an animal for 30 minutes whenever they're working. Builds confidence, gets them an easy start. Segment 3. There is a trend people are following with Boer goats, right? People like to see the Boer goats in the show ring. They look good. There's no other meat goats that have come into the show ring besides Boer goats. Ever since they came over from South Africa in the 90s, they have been on an upward trend. Selective breeding, big muscles, and the show ring appeal has given them the nod over other meat goats in that world. They now dominate jackpots, and that's why new families are getting into this as well, is because they see the popularity, they see the trend. They see that this is something new that we can get into that maybe other families that have been well established haven't been into. Segment 4. There is a community and growth in the goat industry. With the popularity growing and the trend growing, there's more breeders that are getting involved. There's more sales that are happening nationwide. There's more buzz that's happening on social media. It's easy for new families to find show goats because they're popping up everywhere. It's easy to find, for these new families, mentors in their area, in the show goat arena. Whereas in other species, it might be harder to find mentors or people that'll show you what to do because they've been so established in that industry for so long. It seems like the community and the growth in the show goat industry is all about helping each other, making sure that they're kind of pushing the breed or pushing their species to the best that it can be. The future of show goats is strong. The trend is going to keep going up based on all the topics that we just talked about in this video. It's going to be easy for new families to find a breeder. It's going to be easy for these new kids that are coming in 4-H and FFA to handle these goats and to walk them around the ring or just practice at home. And again, it's a huge confidence builder. I said this earlier, I see so many people, or I hear so many people wonder why show goats are exploding in popularity. It's not that hard to figure out if you just take a step back and look at what these new families are experiencing when they come in and just buy a 1,200-pound steer. That's got to be really, really hard for new families to do that. But if you think about a new family coming in and buying a 30-pound, 40-pound goat, stuff gets a little bit easier at that point. So if you're thinking about showing goats or wondering why everyone else is, now you know. They're very, very accessible. They're youth friendly. and the trend is getting bigger every day. In the future, I will be making more videos on Boer goats and their history and how they came over here and gained so much popularity in the show ring, but I wanted this video to be more on why they've gained so much popularity with new families. Hit like and subscribe if you like this content. I'm trying to grow my following over here on YouTube. I'll keep making videos like this.